I'm Jake,
And I'm Gerardo.
and we're on.
0 Point Podcasts.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, here we are for another great day with a live broadcast with
All
Gerardo and
right.
Jake. Let's
Thank you. Thank you.
go. Ah,
Yeah, man. So happy to be here again. Hello, everyone. Let's get into maybe what are we going to talk about today?
mm, yeah, it's beautiful. So life and every day it's about showing up and continuing to show up and showing up with, for me, it's being my best, most authentic self and doing what it is that I say I'm going to do. So I'm always really careful on what I say I'm going to do, which
Hmm.
brings me to our topic, success, failure, showing up. What does it mean? How do we get there? How do we keep showing up? How do we be okay with failing and getting up again?
Hmm. Wow. Hmm. Thank you for throwing it out there. Hmm. Hmm. This is an interesting one because what would I say about this? What do I feel about this? Success, failure. I kind of feel like we can go a lot of directions again with this one. Because I do believe it's very, very personal. Like, success, feeling success. It's the feeling of accomplishment, doing stuff and finishing stuff. Am I correct? Would that be a kind of success? Maybe also, well, and what is finishing stuff? Like when you when you get that amount of money that you wished, or when you get that beautiful thing from the outside and you get it now here with you, is that success? Or is success, yeah, letting go of whatever is playing for you right now and feeling like you're back in the moment? That could be a success as well. And then the opposite way is failure. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Do you feel like you want to elaborate more on that or dive into something specific?
Yeah, like I love the different levels and layers that you've brought in about like success and failure.
Hmm.
And, it looks so different to everyone. So, it can look like success as a multimillionaire to one person and
Yeah.
success to somebody else is getting a sandwich,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, right. At the end of the
like,
day.
yeah, like, or like,
Yeah.
success to somebody else could be like, I got a bed to sleep in. Success.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
other people's like success is like having lots of friends, having lots of
Yeah.
family, having
Hmm.
those connections that have been nourished and nurtured
Hmm.
over the years. Like, success could be like getting that perfect dance and just like feeling so
Hmm.
good. Or like
Hmm.
strolling along the beach and like going for a swim. Or like
Hmm.
laying in the sun. Success.
Yeah, man. Well, it feels like this also kind of binds to the topic that we were talking about yesterday, I believe. Like when when you feel like let out of energy, or then yeah, fear. It was when you feel like you do not have enough energy, you go you cannot go, but then you make like these very little steps, and then seeing the success in all these very little steps, like you're doing it, okay, you're doing this, even if you fail, but you did something about it, like that is kind of a success from there already. And then you can like be very successful every day, maybe in multiple things. Well, yeah, what is success for you? Like, is success for you at the end of the year running that marathon?
Hmm.
But then I not but then but and then that means that, there's every day you work on, do you feel already that success the every day you run? Do you feel then already successful that you did it? Or do you don't like success is also kind of completion, right? I feel as well. So, um, yeah, like that something has to be completed to feel successful. So yeah, if you train for the marathon and the only way to feel success is if you're in the top 20 or something, then you're setting yourself up to, yes, to have a very big success, I feel like, but also for faster to maybe have this to go into failure, because there are hundreds of people running a marathon, and you could be 25. Right.
Uh,
So yeah, that's something. Well, it's duality. Yeah.
I love this about like getting in the top 20 and like and success means like if I get in the top 20
Mm.
and there's like 1,000 people and I might get in the top 20
Mm.
and so there's so many times in my life I would set the bar really really high for myself like I have to get here in order to feel
Mm.
this way and to like feel that hoorah and so
Mm.
but in life, as time's gone on, I've started lowering the bar.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I finish the race,
Yeah.
success. And
Right.
I'm not actually
Yeah.
gonna race. I'm just gonna kind of do whatever I do, and it's gonna be a great time, and I might have fun
Yeah.
while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
High five some people along the way. Success,
Hmm.
success.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
so like within like projects that I do. I've learned to not set the bar so high,
Hmm.
bringing it down a little bit because then when I get a completion and it's ahead of schedule or whatever, like the people
Mm.
are so excited. And
Yeah.
so it's really exciting to see that just within myself, like
Hmm.
little successes. Like I woke up today, success. Like, oh, I brushed my teeth, success. Like I drank some water, success. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
uh-huh.
That's interesting, right? So, did you come down gradually, or because I can imagine in life that people would thrive to like setting the bar high, and they thrive, and it motivates them to do a lot and to accomplish a lot, but then also they might fail a lot. And but then, like what you said, like just, success, I woke up, success, I'm brushing my teeth, success, I made my breakfast this morning, success,
Yeah.
and all right, I'm grateful for that I can
Uh-huh.
do that. Is Well, this is my personal experience. Like, I was setting the bar also so high with a lot of things in my life in the beginning. And from my perspective, it is gradually you come down more and more and more. And to be honest, I kind of am in this place, in this state where I feel like the success is actually always here if I'm here consciously. It's
Hmm.
always a success, right? Like, if I can just witness this, if I can just observe this and be in the moment, feeling the moment, whatever it is, just feeling it and be grateful then that this is here, right? To then, yeah, that's the success. And it's kind of simple, but also, you know, you got to go through a lot of situations to how do you say, to learn or to accumulate gratefulness for every and any situation. Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like the gratitude and the success are so close to each other and they go hand in hand. I feel like the gratitude
Mm,
comes before the success
mm,
because like I give the gratitude when I like make a meal or I drink the water or I'm
mm,
just like breathing. I'm like grateful for this breath. I'm grateful for this day,
Mm.
and then the next step is like the success of like completing the day,
Yeah,
like
right. Oh
going
yeah.
to bed.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mhm. And then but
Mm.
they're so hand in hand. It's like success, I did it. I completed the day. I'm so grateful. I'm in bed and I'm laying down and this is amazing. Like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
Success.
brother. Success. Hmm. Yeah, interesting. It's an interesting topic. Well, do you feel like you have some things that you feel like you want to be successful in right now still? Or is
Absolutely.
it, yeah? Okay, yeah.
Though it's like in the past, the success was more like I have to, and I was like really pushing for the success, and I was like, I have to do this, like I have to run my business this way, I
Mm,
have to have this many employees, I have to have like this many people watching my money, like I have to have, this is how it looks. This is how success
mm,
looks. I've learned from these business people, like business is all about like no emotion. Business is
mm,
like you can't let your like yeah, you can't let your emotions be part of it. And like you can't have a heart-driven business. Like you have to be hard, you have to be stern, you have to do
mm,
this. And I followed all these people of like multimillionaires telling me this is how it is, and like you can't do this and you can't act like this. And I'm just like, you
mm,
know what? No, I don't subscribe. Like I do not
mm,
subscribe to this. I don't give a fuck how many $1 million you have. Like I want a heart-centered business. I want to live from my heart. I want to be alive and thrive. And like if I have emotions, I want to deal with them. I want to like fully step into those
yeah.
emotions and I want to feel it and I want to move through it. And like this is a success for me.
Mm,
Just
yeah.
just feeling and being present and being in the moment and like uh like yesterday, I had so many things planned for me to do, and I got a lot
Mm,
of them done, though it took me a long time to get to the point where I was able to do anything. I was like, well, I'm gonna go swimming and I'm gonna make some more food, and now I want to
mm.
lay in the sun and like
Yeah.
success, success, success.
Mm,
And to fully be able to authentically express what it is that I'm feeling in every moment
mm,
or with clients that I have, and being able to fully share my emotions and share my feelings, it feels so much better. It feels amazing. And I get so much feeling of success to just be able to be authentically me.
right.
And and the more I'm
Yeah.
more authentically me, the more I get the clients that
Mm-hmm.
are authentically themselves. And, you know,
Yeah.
we are all imperfectly perfect. And it's just so
Mm-hmm.
beautiful to like get to witness and watch and see this
Mm-hmm.
evolution of life and continuing to unfold because I really see like the success is feeling good,
Mm.
enjoying life, and just really getting to dive into all of this beauty and wonder each day.
Yes, brother. Amen to that. Thank you so
Hmm.
much for sharing. Yeah, and what you said, and I do feel like it kind of correlates right now with what I was saying as well, and what you're saying right now. It's really being present in the moment, allowing to feel what it is that you're feeling, also allowing yourself to express those feelings right then and there in the moment. So yeah, this is well, and it's where I believe this is like kind of uh the threat in all our podcasts is to come back yet to zero point, come back to here and now, to just what is alive for you right now and be fully in that. And that
Hmm.
is from my perspective, the biggest success you can give yourself, because every moment is going to be a success then whenever you feel like I'm just here. I am just here and I can handle anything that is happening right now to me. And I am just keep going to be myself, however that looks like. Now, you were touching on like, okay, success. So what is failure then? So from this standpoint that kind of like we kind of agree in our conversation here that being in the moment, feeling your emotions, expressing your emotions fully, um, where is then the failure? What's the opposite of this then?
Yeah, thank you for bringing that in. I really feel like for me, like failure is uh, when I lose control of my own emotions.
Mm.
When
Can you
I,
elaborate on that? What do you mean by that? Yeah.
yeah, when I overreact to
Hmm.
like in a conversation, or I get like frustrated with somebody and like I might say something that isn't to my best self.
Mm.
And uh, I would say for me is like if I say yes right away and I haven't actually like connected with like, is this a yes or is this a no? I
Mm.
would say like that's a failure for me by not checking in with myself fully before making an answer or before
Mm.
replying. And so I've
Yeah.
done my best to like not jump to the yes. I've been so much of a yes, 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 and then
Mm.
it depletes my energy. And then when I say yes, 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 and my energy is getting depleted, I look at that as a failure.
Mm.
Like I look at if I don't eat enough food or drink enough water in a day as a failure. I feel it in my muscles. I feel it in my joints. Like I feel it in my
Mm.
brain. If like if like I forget to take my shoes off and I stepped in something really dirty and then I track it inside, like failure. Like
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then but it also comes with the success once I clean it up. I'm like, success.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's yeah. Yeah, it's all
yeah.
playing together, right, as well, because
Uh-huh.
somewhere we got to experience the failure to be able to also just feel the success or experience the success, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, but thank you for sharing. And there were things that came up for me, like when you were talking about this, like before before really before really being in the now, really authentically expressing myself as to the highest good that I can, to the most in the love in the most loving way I can. Before that, failure was always kind of indeed was always kind of something in the future that I wanted to get and I didn't get it. Or but like you said, like failure right now, like more and more to be your authentic self, for me, the only failure is indeed like handling situations where you felt like you could done this more lovingly. You know from
Yeah.
your soul that you could do this more lovingly in a more loving way, but you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And um, and that is say like you can react to people, but like what you said, like you can step into something and take it inside, then you might you're even like you failed because you were unaware of where you stepped, right? You
Mm-hmm.
even you like you feel like you're a failure yourself, or you feel like a failure because you reacted in a wrong way. It has multiple angles again. But this is really interesting. So, I kind of feel like, because I do feel like our listeners are with us, I believe. Although I see that there are these different sides. There's two ways, right, of failure and
Mm-hmm.
success. There is this setting goals with failure and success,
Mm-hmm.
or staying in the now and maybe not being a more so aware of the now is a failure and staying in the now is the success.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And that kind of evolved, I would say, for me. Yeah, it evolved from setting goals to more like be fully present. And goals are just, guidelines. And indeed, you just feel in the present if you still want to connect with them or not. If you don't get it, I don't see a goal anymore as a failure. It's more like, okay, it just doesn't resonate.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, but then, yeah. It's interesting. Thank you for bringing this up now, because I do see like there are things, where I do like procrastination or procrastination. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's talked about a lot, in these times. I feel like we're all kind of tired of the pressure of daily life, or all. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I do feel like a good amount of people are very tired of what what it seems like they have to be doing in life. So for me, this really started to change into like whatever I don't resonate with, I don't do anymore. And it's really interesting that there are some things then in my head that are like, I should do this, I should do that, and then I don't. I just don't do it. Um, and yeah, kind of is that then a failure? Well, if I look at it now, some things like very present for me. I believe we spoke about this before, but in private about like me creating a website for what I'm doing. I feel like this would be nice to be there. People can then maybe, do appointments there and stuff. But then for a whole week, I'm not. I feel like I feel something inside me is telling, tomorrow you're gonna work. Tomorrow you're gonna work on that, and then it's tomorrow, and I do not do any step towards that yet. And yeah, this kind of makes me feel like a failure, to be honest, in this moment in time a bit. Although I do also feel like, people are coming to me for what I offer. And then recently, actually yesterday, somebody asked me to actually do this, give her, every month, every week a session for, yeah. So for a long period of time. So things are working, right? Things are happening without me having that website. So that's a success also, it's really interesting. So, yeah, a little bit of intermezzo and self-reflection here.
Hmm.
But yeah, it is an interesting topic, success. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like there's success and failure, and then the other piece to this is like not getting down on self within the failures because
Right.
I spent so many years uh really being very, very hard on myself when I
Mm-hmm.
didn't get, like back in the day, like when I didn't get the truck that I wanted in the time that I wanted, or I didn't
Mm.
get the bicycle or the motorcycle that I wanted when I wanted it. Like I had to wait a
Mm-hmm.
little longer.
Yeah.
And and I was like, or if I didn't finish a job on time that I said I would finish by that time, like I'd get really down on myself. I'd say very, very mean things to myself. And I feel it's a big part of the conditioning because what I've noticed is like growing up, you're told like this is how you do, and this is like the history of like how everything's fucked up and like don't do that and don't do
Yeah.
this and then like it's like, oh well, now I'm doing that thing that I was told not to do and like
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So everything
Mm.
has changed so much within myself and how I treat myself. And it's been a long time, though, like, I mean, at least 10 years, maybe even longer, that the switch turned where,
Mm.
like, I can't say these mean things to myself. They actually really hurt. And being nice and loving and kind and compassionate towards myself feels really, really good. And the
Mm-hmm.
more that I care and love myself and nurture myself and take care of myself, the better I feel. And then failures aren't really a failure. It's more of just like a cosmic joke. And like success is
Yeah.
just every moment, every day. And so
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful place to live from and be and see within all of life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And from this perspective that you're sharing right now, it's really just switch the concept, you know. I switch, like, if you feel like a failure, like, start looking at just what you're succeeding in, for the smallest
Mm.
things. If you feel like
Hmm.
that, and just keep at it. Just keep at it, to that list. If you wake up, you already succeeded. You know, you're dealing. You know, you're dealing with life, and then you go on, and everything you do is something good in that day. And less and less look further into the future, but come closer and closer to today, to this moment. To then, yeah, then switch it around. You know, that you're gonna see that also the brain just, it's a habit, right? It's a habit of watching what am I failing about, or what is the world failing about, you know? It's a habit. It's just and it kind of is also maybe an addiction if if you're very deep in it. And in the other way around, you can maybe go, get addicted to, like, what's the success here? What's the success of the world? But to be honest, that kind of addiction, I believe, will definitely help everything around you and inside you to, feel that success and just be on that trajectory in life. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well said.
Hmm. Thank you. Yeah. Amazing. Hmm.
Mm.
Do you feel like you wanna conclude this one here and now, or do you feel like
I
you're
was on
going
that
further?
page and you spoke it out of your mouth, which came from the
Hmm.
inside of me.
Oh,
So that
yes.
means it's time.
It's time. Awesome. Yeah, brother, it is. It is.
Uh,
Hmm.
this is so good, such a great
Hmm.
topic. I feel so alive and I just
Yeah.
feel so grateful to have these conversations that we continue to have. And it's
Yeah, me
really
too.
fun to record this and share this because it's
Yes.
good. It feels good.
Hmm.
And when it
Yes,
feels
this
good, it's good.
it's good. Yeah, and I thank you, man. I love it as well, and I feel like every day or every time we do this is that I learn something and I can take it with me, in the present moment, and adjust until, everything is aligned and everything feels like, yeah. Or I can let go of things as well during our conversations, like, oh yeah, maybe I should just leave this behind. And
Mm,
that's a success as well, letting go of things. Yeah, maybe letting go of set goals, just to let them go is a success. Hmm.
hmm.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. So beautiful.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Wonderful. And may all of this find you and me and everything in between well.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Let's give the present back to our listeners, viewers, subscribers, or crazy followers.
Shine on,
Thank you,
beautiful.
thank you, thank you. Yes. Have a wonderful time, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Ciao. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. 0 Point Podcast.
Yeah, I hope we brought you back to 0 point, or maybe we made 0 points to you. But anyway, thanks for watching.
Either way, we had a great time. Hope you did too. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you next time. Have a great life. Ciao.
Bye-bye.